Hey, what's going on? You're tuned in to the Daily Geek right here on SweetGeekTV. I am your host, Griffin Granberg, and today is January 30th, 2009, episode 114. I'm so glad you're here with me on the beautiful Friday here in Colorado. I hope you're having a fantastic one. Dress down day here in the office. Oh yeah, believe it. Let's get to that geek news. Starting off with story number one. What is the number one search for term in YouTube? Could it be Fred, the number one user? No. In fact, it's Lil Weezy or Lil Wayne, to be honest, the best rapper alive, if you will, and then followed by Twilight and then Beyonce. It looks like actually more bands and artists are actually in the, like the top 20, top 25. So that's very cool to see the different things people are searching for in YouTube, since, I mean, the search volume in YouTube is probably almost enough to beat Yahoo's search volume, which is pretty crazy. Story number two. Could GDrive be coming to Google soon? I think so, or at least that's what is basically looking like it's going to happen. And could Rush Ringleader be any more excited about it? I mean, the guy is a total Google fan crazy man over there, and I'm sure he's just getting so excited about this GDrive because the description says that it's a reliable storage for all your files, including photos, music, and documents. How exciting! Even though there's like a bazillion other services that do the exact same thing, Carbonite, Dropbox, we got the S3 storage system from Amazon. So it's really not that revolutionary, but it's definitely could help the usage of all the other Google applications. Once this is released and we know more about it, I will let you know about it right here on the Daily Geek. Let's move on to story number three. Hey dude, you are so getting a Dellphone. No, really, you could possibly be saying that to your friends shortly, because lots of rumors from the Wall Street Journal of all places saying that Dell is working on two different prototypes, one where you actually type on screen and another where you have a physical keyboard. Now, they don't know exactly what prototype they're going to go with or if they're going to go with both, but they do know that they only want to do the hardware. They do not want to get into the software end of it. So the big battle here is going to be between Google Android, the new hot open source operating system for cell phones, and the new Microsoft Windows Mobile 6.5 operating system that hopefully is going to be as cool as the wait has been, or building up or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be pretty good. But at any rate, so we don't know exactly what they're going to use for the operating system yet. Once we know for sure if Dell's even going to come out with the Dellphone, and hopefully they're not going to call it the Me Phone, which is what a lot of rumors are saying, which almost makes this false in my opinion anyways. I don't think anyone would call their phone a Me Phone, especially since iPhone. That's just too crazy. Story number four. Speaking of Windows Mobile 6.5, very exciting news that they might debut it at the Mobile World Conference in Barcelona, Spain. Now, we don't know this for sure. There's no invitations being sent out just yet, but a lot of rumors are pointing to the fact that Windows Mobile 6.5 is ready to go out there and be shown to let people know that Windows Mobile 6.5 is coming and it is going to rock the house, or at least that's probably the message they'd like you to think or know. Story number five, Acer. Can you believe it? But Acer is going to be releasing a smartphone. Lots of news about cell phones today. I don't know. Everyone seems to have that fever because basically Apple paved the road, right? That basically said, hey, we manufacture computers, but we can sell millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of cell phones. So all these different computer manufacturers are like, hey, why don't we do that? I mean, they're not seeing much growth in the computer side of things. Why don't we go into another market which may be seen as a growth market for them, even though the overall cell market, not so much of a growth market anymore. But at any rate, Acer has an event set for February 16th at the Mobile World Conference, which is saying that they have a smartphone release. So that's going to be cool to see that. Of course, we will cover it right here on the Daily Geek as soon as we know. Story number six, last story of the day. Are you as giddy as Peter Skillman, Palm's Vice President of Design for the Palm Pre? Well, chances are if you're on Sprint, yeah, you're pretty giddy. And everyone else, you're probably just going to have to wait until it comes to your carrier, which probably won't be that long after the Sprint release, in my opinion, because Palm really needs this phone to get out there. And you know what? It looks hella awesome. In fact, it's almost enough to get me to switch to Sprint, but not enough, if that makes sense. In this video that we're going to link it up on the interesting link section on our main site, SweetGeek.tv, you're going to see Peter Skillman actually going through the different menus, showing off the Palm Pre and how awesome it is. He also knocks a little bit Nokia N95 8 gig, which is kind of funny to see. But at any rate, go check that out in the interesting link section. There you have it. That is Geek News for January 30th, 2009, episode 114. Right here on the Daily Geek on SweetGeekTV. I'm your host, Griffin Granberg, and before we go, question of the day: would you buy a Dell phone? And why or would not? Or why wouldn't you buy one? That is the question of the day. I look forward to hearing what you have to say. And of course, I'm going to comment back to every single comment left. And I hope you have a fantastic Friday, weekend, etc. I'm going to try to do the same. And I'll catch you right back here for more Geek News in February on Monday. See you then.